It's a very different video this time because I am in Tasmania, south of Australia, down the very bottom, at an area called Bay of Fires. And when you look at the rocks, you can sort of see why that name might have stuck. The first thing I always have to do is figure out what I want to focus on, and I really liked those central rocks. So that's what I was looking at, but there are all sorts of possible combinations in a location like this. The name Bay of Fires actually originated because when the first ships arrived, there were fires burning throughout the bay. But I think that these beautiful lichen on the rocks reinforce that name. So I'm sitting here sketching. I'm using a book from Hahnemühle. This is the watercolour book, 100% cotton. It's a 250 GSM. It's a very small book because it's A6 size. So you can see it just fits in my hand. And we were travelling for 2 weeks in a group of 5, so I knew I wasn't going to get a lot of time to actually paint. And I was working directly with a pen. I didn't do any pre-sketching because I just didn't have a lot of time. So this is just using a fountain pen which has diatramentus grey ink in it. And so working with the pen gives a huge range of line sizes and variations just with a slight change of pressure. So I could draw the rocks and add some details and add some of the tone directly with the pen. And then I worked with a very small watercolour palette. So here was the initial sketch, and then I added the watercolour on location, and that's a photo of the finished sketch on location, and then later I added a bit more detail to it.